Un agua. Un agua. Stop knocking it on the floor. Stop putting your feet on it. You can't hold it. Don't knock it over. Okay? Get your feet off the table. want it, you can leave. I'm not in no rush. And I hope you ain't either. No, it's not for you, man. It's spicy anyway. It hurts your tongue, it hurts your head, it hurts everything. It's like cayenne. It's already spicy, but I like it spicy. You know that. I like it hot. No Carolina Reaper hot sauce, though. I gotta go out. Yo, play with this. Here. Play with that. Okay. Clowning on the screen back there like that. Don't do that. Okay. Oh, you like the breeze right there? I was like, what are you doing? So what are you doing? Okay, I can dig it. Yeah, you know, I hate the AC, I hate the fan, all that. When we turn the fan on, I like the heat or the cold. That's it. Heat or the cold. One or the other. Well, I'm doing the Dan Calloway. Going out to the range. Let it steep a little longer before I have the limit. All right, so what I want to show you, right? I know it's not got a whole lot of folks coming in, but I appreciate you guys getting here. I want to show some of you veterans know this, okay? Now, go ahead and get the shotgun out too. I'm going to shoot this baby today. I broke it down for the first time. God, dog, man, they make it harder and harder to break down. Empty. None in the chute. All right? None in the stock. None in the chimney. None in the chute. All right? None in the chimney. None in the chute. Very empty. Okay? Now I'm at home. How many of you know what this is? This is called low ready. You don't want to shoot your foot off, but that's why you keep your booger finger off the trigger. When you grab your shotgun, when you pick it up, how do you pick it up? You pick it away from people and you pick it up facing down. Or when it's handed to you, definitely in nobody's direction, you hand it up. And when you take it, booger finger down, and you make sure there's nobody in the way and you keep it low. I have a strap for it, but I just don't want to put the strap on it. Just got it the other day. Not right now. Anyway, that's called low ready. All right, let's move this. I'm gonna move back. All right. So low ready. This is a high ready. All right. This is a high ready. A lot of people you see doing this here. Don't do that shit. All it takes is you to drop it if it's loaded. Depending on what kind of shotgun you got, because not every one of them are perfect. All right. This is a high ready. Now, when you're moving with a team, you always want to be at the low ready. You never want to be at the high ready when you're moving a team, because what do? You're giving away like a goddamn flag. Low ready. All right? You want to come up? Safety's always on this, right? I keep the safety on all the time. Besides both of them. Okay? Round in the chamber, I'm always ready. All right? Same thing with the AR platform. Empty. All right? None in the chimney, none in the chute. Okay? Very empty. I don't like the 1 point. I'm kind of big on the double because I can keep it. Here I can adjust. Let me get this right. Excuse me, guys. You get into a conflict, you ain't got time to worry about this performance. So I quickly adjust. So I like 2 point. Why? Because I can always come here. All right? And besides that, I can always release and add more if need be. All right? But anyway, I like to be here so I can swing it. If need be, or I can take it from here and swing it. Just to go here. Same thing. What is this? What is this? This is the low ready. Booger finger always off the trigger. It's always loaded. All right? Low ready, high ready. High ready, why? So you don't sink the boat. Low ready, so you don't shoot yourself out of the aircraft. Okay? Same thing. Low ready, so you're ready. It doesn't matter. Okay? So you're always ready. Another thing, women, you too, men, when you're at home, I practice dry firing. Let me get this right here. Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry about that. And then we're going to talk this a little bit, and I'm going to eat. I'm going to head out, get a little shooting in. All right? All right. Always take your first aid kit with you. At least I always keep 4 tourniquets, and I take stop, blood clot, stop blood, the bleed stop. Okay, I take like a whole bunch of those. If somebody's over here and I see them with a gun and they haven't shot nobody yet, but they're coming in right here, what does the silhouette show you? It shows you that you can't see me moving, right? But when I come around, I'm slow and methodic. I'm not all fast. It's not about being fast. There's competitions for that. So what I do is I come here. I got 2 t-shirts, right? Got this shirt, my collar shirt, and I got a t-shirt on. So what I do is I come here and I'm already on, and I punch out. So I want to make sure I got my grip right. So you got this push and you got this pull. You want to make sure that you got this in here very good. You hear me? Very, very sturdy. Do you have to have a strong wrist for recoil? This is a 43X. Some people complain about jams. That's nothing but the ammo. No, mine don't jam. I ride, see right here? I ride my thumb right here. Another one right up top. I wrap my hand around, I put my palm, and I call it the grave. Grave maker, excuse me. We all have different sayings. So when I punch out, I have pretty thick wrist though. So I'm not worried about recoil. So I'm pretty much usually on the sight. Because if you have weak wrist, what happens is when you set back down, you're not going to be on point. So if you want a close group, you want to make sure that you punch out. So again, booger fingers always off the trigger. I don't care what you're doing, how complacent you can be, get uncomplacent. Again, you're coming at me this way, I don't care how fast or slow you're coming. I'm on you. I'm pop. And I'm quick. Go here. See how I keep my mag? I go here, I'm already in because it locks back. You see what I'm saying? Now, if you're one of the people like for Israel, so it's not loaded, and you training like Mossad or whatever, you come out, you come here, and it's loaded. Make sure it's in. I'm loaded. Move your finger off. I've shot this thing a lot of times, so it ain't no popping up in the air. You need to practice this stuff. Move the finger off the damn trigger. All right? This safety. I don't care what I'm doing right now. Safety. Even though I unloaded it, you saw it. It's still loaded. Not one in the chute, not one in the chimney. So even then, I pointed down. When you pick up a firearm, right? When you pick up a firearm, booger finger always off the trigger, up, away, and to you. If you're outside, you know you got over a few hundred yards and you got to burn or ground. Regardless, trigger pull, safe. Is it really safe? No, now it is. Okay? Now, because I'm home, niggas, little Asians walking around like we don't know these young, dumb motherfucking Asians. Like we don't know they're not the motherfuckers that work in the city and shit. Being nosy, putting grids and stuff like that in with their dumb ass selves. I stay locked and loaded. But they're terrorists. How many of y'all know about your 4 P's? Preparation, practice, presentation, and performance. Well, there's 6 to 7, but they're very important. Why do you prepare? Let's bring this a little closer now. I'll turn this goddamn light off because it's hot than a motherfucker. Okay? I'd rather be performing. I'd rather be bleeding and sweating in training than bleeding and over sweating in battle. It's still too loud. I'm all loud and shit. Shut up. Anyway, why do you prepare? That's what they say big camp's all about. Educating you, getting you familiar with everything. Your preparation, getting you prepared for everything that you're going to be working with. Then practice. You practice it. You practice it over and over and over. Then the presentation. So when it comes time after your practice, now there's going to be somebody who's already been through this. It always has to start somewhere. Whether somebody made it up, said, this is what we're going to do, and a team get together and they create it, then they go through their presentation. They look at it and they say, well, that's good enough until we need to increase or better it. That's like, I love listening to brothers in ODA or SEAL teams or whatever, MARSARC, Recon. I love listening to those PJs, Air Force guys are people don't know, they're fabulous, especially when it comes to medicine. I like to listen to the young guys, especially when they're training, and here's some of the guys who I know who talk to me all the time about what they added to something, what they've been moved, you know. Sometimes we have too much and we're not even aware we have too much. We have a lot of stuff that's not going to matter and we don't really need. And then the performance. How does it initially work compared to your training preparation and then your presentation? How does it perform? So people, I'm only alluding to this because the very people who create terrorists, who indoctrinate people on our land. See, on our land, if they got any one of us autochthonous people on the terrorist list, they fucked up. Now, they're stupid because we're far as staying from it. We want to see everybody getting together. The terrorists are calling people terrorists. The government has a military, which is a coup, which you know nothing about. They're a terrorist organization, and yet our people, because of hard times created by the small hat people, run over there to join this organization. Now there's good people in there, and I must say this because I know some, and they always were good. And a lot of the good people don't stay. Some stay because, unlike you and maybe myself at the time, didn't have a procedure or a job that they had to commit to. So sometimes, you know, a person wants to know the ins and outs of the performance. And you have people out here right now who are doing terroristic things. You have those sadistic sociopaths, regardless of how they got there. And then you have like ATF. That director, besides him being gay as fuck, he's a terrorist. He'll do anything as long as maybe he was showing something, as long as he continues to live the life he's allowed to, the perverse life because he's a pervert. He's a pervert. I've heard enough about this individual. Biden, we already know about him. You see everything coming out, but they're running full steam ahead. I got this knucklehead on Facebook, right? He's an idiot. I know more about him than he'll ever know about me. He don't know nothing about me, other than the fact that I lived in East Orange. Michael Roberts, I was supporting him at one time because, you know, he's about making the fiat, but he's another dumbass nigga, a dumb nigga liberal who thinks he's somebody. He lives in Colorado now. I gave him an invitation. He's welcome to come down here anytime. You know me. Y'all know me. Those who know me, this nigga don't know me, how good I am with these between North, this, that, and the other, because of the family's narrative and heritage of, you know, and knowing who we are. It's one of them dumb niggas. And, you know, we need to get rid of these. They need to go. All right. If you want to be an African American, take your ass to Africa. America is not based on the landmass, regardless of how long it takes. It's based on Tartary. America is a word from Tartary that means the republic, the original land. If you have a hard time dealing with that, take your monkey ass or be quiet. Be silent. See, that's what people have a hard time. And they don't know how to do that. You dig what I'm saying? What you say? I'm gonna need some new. No, you don't. No, DJ, don't even try that bullshit. Trust me. No, you don't. Don't do that shit on here, brother. Respect and love, bro. Trust me. Don't think you know me. You don't know me like that, bro. All right. Respect. I don't give a fuck. Trust me. So anyway, Michael Roberts, like I said, he's moving around. I watched him berate women, talk down to men. And I'm like, does this nigga know that people know him? His silver tongue is not silver, and he wasn't shitting when he's younger than me, but he wasn't shit when we was coming up. What makes him think he's shit now? What the fuck happens in a person's life to make them think there's something? When instead of being important and being something, they become the nothing and the things that are low life. And they really think their shit is, you know, strong. And it's not. You dig what I'm saying? My boy Lee. He's performing. The guy went back on the police force who I trained for about a little over a year. He is performing phenomenally. He's keeping up with his training. We don't converse so much because he's so busy between night shift, this, that. He's got dogs. He's got his children. He's got his wife. He's on the reservation. He works on cars, his motorcycle. And I'm always getting updates. He's doing a marvelous thing. And he's out there pushing through with all the meth issues, the suicides, the deaths. He's sent. There's a reason why he left in the first place, but there's a reason why he went back. His wife was a firefighter, and people have a hard time knowing these things and acclimating and knowing these individuals. Me, I've walked with these people. I walk with them on a regular. And you know what? Besides the fact that I've seen so much from my youth to this point, my mama almost killing me. I don't know how many times. The things that I walked through, everything. And then the people who know me from growing up, you know, compared to the people, I actually don't want them to say a lot because some people get a little sideways. And there's people coming over there talking to him now. Yo, you might want to chill, Mike. You know, because see, people do a lot of this, but see, when it comes to it's a whole different thing. And me, I'm one of these people who is tired of the bullshit on my land. I am so tired that I don't have feelings and emotions. I move without feelings and emotions. I literally do. And when I'm expressing a feeling or an emotion, you know what it's about because I'm gonna involve you and I'm gonna let you know. Some people really, really believe in the world they live in. And phonetically, they're disconnected. They're disjointed. That's why anywhere from 3 Ps to 7 Ps are very important. I go with 6. Some people have a hard time dealing with that. You dig what I'm saying? And people have a real hard time dealing with that. You know, it's like I told you about when I'm an inventor. I still invent stuff. I make things, whether it be with super glue and baking soda, something we was doing back in the 80s, making hardened model cars out of paper that roll, that steering wheel turn, you know, like real intricate stuff. Making guns that shoot, like, you know what I'm saying? But when I made these 2 inventions, I had several at that time in the Bronx. And I got with this guy, this Irish student named James. I don't remember his last name, but they have all his records. They sent me the stuff. And he went to Wackenhut, which was a thing with Revlon, Wackenhut, Home Depot. Whole Foods was buying into the stuff as far as what inventions are out there. And he went out there after I paid for the patent. I think it was like my fourth $60. And I've still got the receipts and all that. And he stole the stuff and he went overseas. He left. He took the stuff and left. The Inventec attempted to hide all that. Now, I'm a welder. Now, I like to work with aluminum, steel, whatever. And I like to fabricate. I used to have a little leather soft, from pounding steel. You know what I'm saying? And hard tin. aluminum and all that kind of stuff, and forming and shaping. I like the old English will and the ball and all that and hammer and all that. I like to fabricate things. My lowrider I used to have, I used to like going under there and working on stuff myself, whatever it is. Well, because of that let me know right there, those two inventions stolen. No more. They don't get shit from me. Part of the 3 to 6 or 7 P's. That means being practical and self. So that means, do I train? I train all the time, even when I don't feel good. It might be the worst, but it's just the remembrance, to keep the muscle memory, the eye commitment. You know what I'm saying? We live in a world of ugly. And I feel like this. If there's a world of ugly, sometimes you need to be ugly. It doesn't mean that you have to have a feeling behind it. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Most people aren't even, taught what that really means. They just hear it in the book, in one of the fucking readings in the Bible. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. It's far from what it meant. There's a whole directive built upon what it actually means. So I'm going out today, and I wanted y'all to know, like I don't do that. Like when West Side and Trauma and them come up, we don't do that. I figure they all know how to shoot. Ex-military, somebody who really likes to, West Side likes to practice a lot. Now he's in a place where he can't have his guns, which sucks high hell, but it's good to practice. It's good to stay in the best shape. You know what I'm saying? What's that? A man's name ought to be on his weapon. I ain't putting my, yeah, it's my booger finger. And it's on my person. So I illuminate all of it. And the thing is, I was going to take some of the targets out, and I've got some steel ones in my shed, but I'm just going to go and just use the steel ones, because I'm all today. It's just going to be with the ones that's going up to about, I think it's like 500 to 800 yards up. That's as far as I'm shooting. And then the steel targets for my handgun, my carbine and all that stuff right there, and just really honing in on getting it up into the fight. Bop, bop, bop. Hearing some plank, 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 making sure everything is just sighted in. I don't care if I go through 400 rounds today. I just want to get it in, plank, plank, plank. I want to get the little sweat. I want to feel good about my performance. Come on home, break stuff down, clean it up, put the stuff away, and then go about the rest of my day. You can get to read on. Oh, I also want to say thank you. I didn't see that. I like to thank people all the time before I get off of here, because I'm about to eat and get out of here. Why is it so slow? What is it? Oh, the EMF down here is very high. So I hit you, Pearl. Thank you. Orlando Kane, appreciate the $10. Appreciate it, brother. So we're almost there. We're almost there. I haven't ordered the books. I figured maybe by Friday or Saturday. Could have had the goddamn books coming in, by next week, but it'll be coming in, I guess, in a few weeks once we get an order. So you saw the book that I got yesterday. Actually got 2. I only showed you 1. Okay. So I appreciate that. Okay. Like I said. So I just wanted to share that. Let me give a shout out to everybody that came in. Rondo, what's going on, beloved? Hey, Snoo. What's up, baby girl? Mikey Hill. Yeah. The Chief Dog, Real Hills. What's going on? Grand Elevations, everybody. What's going on? DJ, what's going on, beloved? Dark Chief. What's your Chickamauga? Yes, right. I know that's right. What I do? Yeah. Margarita Evans, thank you. Don't. I hear you, but don't thank me for that service. It was a lie. I went in there and I got the training I need. I went around the world. I got to see the things and found. I'm appreciate you saying it, but don't ever say it to me, y'all. Don't ever say that. Please don't. Right hand to us, because this government's a lie. Okay, bottom line. All right, it was a service to a lie. I could see if the government was righteous and living in righteous, but they're a lie. They're goddamn lie. They're harming our veteran brothers and sisters. They're killing and murdering them. All right? They're weaponized. They're going after them. Want to take the guns away, the ATF and all this shit. Fuck all of them. Color. Hey, Copper Cola Libra. No, appreciate it. And it's especially for the women. You know what I'm saying? Like on the Reds, for about 8-10 years, I taught hand. I taught boxing and martial arts for like about, and you know what's funny? The Mormons ran to me to learn because they saw me at the little Christian, the Koreans who go there every year. They was at 2 of the events where I whopped like 2 of their black belts each time. I mean, all out Taekwondo, like, yeah, like mop the goddamn ground. I didn't hold back. There was no stumbling and stuttering and all that shit you see in these world star fights and all that crap. No. And I didn't go and knock them all out and all that. I wiped the ground with them, kicked them. Yeah. So they study. Some even got in arguments with their pastors, whatever you want to call them, saying, we want to stay another 3 months. I'm serious, man. I'm not lying. You know? So believe what you want. People that know me, know me. Hey, oh, what's going on? What's going on? Yeah, man. See, I'm not going to show you my bows, man, because those, my compound bow, any y'all ever pulled a 75-pound compound bow? There's only one woman I know that can do it. Let me tell you something. You better have some strength. And you better know how to actually pull it, too. And you better get the right side, because you're not going to pull a short compound 75. It ain't no way in the world. But you got to have the right, 3.5, 4 foot. Let me tell you something. That man, I'd rather get hit with a bullet than that motherfucker with one of those serrated. Goddamn, I'm serious. I mean, if one is the straight aluminum tip, it'll just go straight through you. It'll close right behind you. Now, you won't have some internal bleeding and some shit be fucked up, but you have a better chance. But some of them arrowheads that I got, like that 300 type shit, you should take your lung right out your back. Just grab it, right out you. And you be sitting there going, look, shoot me. Fuck bullshit. We have 2 other comments besides this one came through. No, your comments came through, sis. Your comments are coming through. Yes. Where's the original Lone Wolf at? Oh, DJ, I know you're old soul, brother. Definitely. From 80 pounds, both. Every 4 to 7 seconds with less than a palm with my margin of error. You know what? 75 pound, what I pull, well, I mean, I'm strong. So it's nothing. But I've seen people, friends of mine, grab my bow. Get your head out and leave that shotgun shell alone. Let me close this up. Stop that. I know you want to be involved. I'm not being mad at you, angry at you. Anyway, I use the grab, I grab, I forget what it's called, but I have the one that goes around that's in my bag, wrist, and I have the leather finger, so I don't tear nothing up because it's got a pull strap on it. I mean, it's strong. And I pull it back and I don't use all that shit in the front. I use my arm, my eyesight, and the wind. I just look natural. You know what I'm saying? And some people be hitting their face and all that. I'd be like, what is y'all doing? But most of the people I know couldn't even pull my compound bow. They sitting there watching me pulling out the shit out of the ground. I got my target. I'm just going for bullseye. Boom. 45, 50 yards. Boom. And they like, hey, I can't even get the thing to go back because you're not even focused on pulling it. You know what I mean? 80 pound, it's a whole different thing. Cheap dog boy. Yeah. This is good knowledge. Appreciate that, brother. The internet and phone are constantly being screwed with. Carrie B. Oh, sis. Yeah, I know, because I remember when Original Lone was talking about he was having issues over there. When we go live, he would come on, and the background was always messing and something like, and let him, he's not on here. Ask him how's everything working out as far as what he was talking about, 6 months ago and stuff. Make sure he's okay. You know what I mean? I appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, man. But imagine the stuff that we see. This is what I'm talking about. If we was all together, the things that we can put our heads together and the things we can create. That's all we're known for, creativity. That's why they want to keep us apart, because they knew this time would come. You see what I'm saying? And there are other great minds who haven't been cultivated in their truth and what they're capable of. Imagine bringing them together and the things we're capable of, whether it's growing, cultivating, all those things. And hence, Black Panther, I guess you could say Wakanda and shit. We're not going to be in some goddamn Ohio, though. It's, there's people out there got better advice. I'm just going with what I knew. You know what I'm saying? Railroad time. Find somebody with a plasma cutter. That's what's up. Hey, man. Hey, them guys out there using them damn big-ass concrete cutters, man. Cutting through them damn railroads, man. Them terrorist agents working for the fake state. The U.S., you know what I mean? Piece of metal. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah.
That's what's up. I like to see that. That's what I'm talking about. For 30, I love your vets. I've been counseling. I know, but you know what? At least as long as you was a good one, that's what matters. There's a lot of people out there. It's about the paycheck. It's not about. It's about Friday, and then every other Friday the paycheck, and then to talk bad about some of the individuals and not really knowing what they went through. Because I've listened to people who didn't know I was a veteran, and I'd be sitting at a bar and I'm listening. I'm like, and I was at that time I'd take offense to it, because my brothers and sisters who served who got saw some fucked up shit who wanted to take their lives, and I go ham on them. And, and I don't want to scare nobody, but when I was like 265, I used to stand up and be like, yo, what? And the motherfucker be like, especially in New York, a lot of motherfuckers, a lot of this shit, Philly and all that. Some niggas catch you outside and do you dirty when you with your back. But see, I used to move with a couple people, so I was never worried about that. But I would stand up and just go to a motherfucker and be like, yo, what the fuck you say? You're talking outside of your motherfucking neck. But then I realized that they're mentally retarded or something, not to talk about people who are mentally handicapped, but these people that carry themselves around like they fucking normal. You know what I'm saying? No, none of us do. Best to recognize, no, man, fuck Michael Roberts. Indigo Flamethrower, hey, Ucha, Akishiwa, what's going on? Charlene Bear. I know who it is, brother. What's going on, family? Excuse my language. And my brother right there, I'd love to get him over here, man, with us. Him and his wife and his children, they just love it, He's talking about Vegas. Trauma Hawks in Vegas. One of our brothers, Trauma Hawks in Vegas. A couple other people up there. You got to be careful where you move at up there. For anybody from Las Vegas, you could be a better director for if he decides to come over there. Arizona is really beautiful. Utah, be careful. Sedona, don't ever go to Sedona. Never. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, fuck Mike. Just let it go, man. That nigga know better. So, yeah. I know. Wave used against you like the gun. Exactly. I could dig it. I appreciate it though. You know what I'm saying? It's always a very first thing you can start with. You know what? I used to sit up there at the VA, right? I'm just gonna throw this up and be done with the VA shit. Like know when they gave me clonazepam. You know what they don't tell you? This is why I'm gonna talk to this doctor the next face we have. I say, how come you ain't say nothing about magnesium, iron, potassium? Now I know my diet. First of all, most vegetables, unless you've got some shit that's about 200-300 years old. The magnesium is at least 20% low. Potassium is at least 30 to 40% low. Meat, less than 40 to 60% of iron. And this is done genetically. It needs you weak. Unless you're going to eat 12 fucking meals a day. Or you're going to fast so that way your body can reacclimate. It's going to take about a week of fasting. Painful fasting too. So when you go back and you eat raw, you got to eat raw everything. Well, not meat, obviously. You got to cook it all the way through because of the parasites and the shit they're causing to grow now using mRNA in the animals. Yeah, in the fucking animals. All right? That's why I say these fucking people, the CDC, FDA, and all of them are terrorist organizations. Fuck that. We talk about them all the time, and we're getting to the point where we had enough talking because of the shit they're doing right now. Okay? And you must find some of the oldest vitamins you can and not made in China, and you need to utilize them. You know what I'm saying? I know, brother. I know. Man, I'm just messing with you, D. God damn. But I'm a serious motherfucker. 3 years of stand-up fucking comedy. Don't take everything. A copper color Libra. Yes. Man. Hardest opponent. Yes, the sisters. Every time at the range, look, these men and women women that never shot before, and they out shooting their motherfucking police officer husband, they veteran. I'm sitting there going, I would never bring if Snoop was here, I'd be like, you shoot by yourself. I'll be in the background watching like a fiend. But because there's something about being with your significant other, the person you really love or adore, adoration, right? Then when you shoot, you like, yeah, I'm a man. That, which is good, because at least you ain't motherfucking rainbowed the fuck out. You ain't motherfucking Vogue. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm not snapping on them. I'm just saying, I like to watch Flame Monroe. That motherfucker cracked me up. But anyway, some perverted shit, but it cracks me the fuck up. But anyway, and then they go up there and ain't even pull the trigger one time in their life, and then motherfucking groupings like that. Grouping is like that. I ain't mean to make, because I know some motherfuckers be like, oh, there, they got shut the fuck up. Anyway, grouping is like that, okay? And your shit all over the fucking place. And you've been shooting for motherfucking 20, 30, 40 fucking years. It's like, just a little overconfident and shit. But every time, the women out shooting the dudes, man. When I go over there today, because I got to pick up some more shotgun shells, right? I'm going to stand there for about a little half hour to watch a motherfucker shoot. And I'm going to be like, It's just, it never fails. It is always the case. I don't care how many times at the gun range. When a motherfucker shoot, the women outshoot the fucking man. You know what I'm saying? Try regular bow without a breast guard. Okay, cool. Yeah. Women, you gotta have some kind of look. They got some real good stuff, because when you hit that bow, if your shit booby out here and you, besides the arrow going and hitting somebody in the ass, now you got a titty on your titty. We don't want that to happen. Yeah, recurve. Yeah, recurve. The curve bows only. Compound bows are too easy. Yeah, recurve. No, I'm waiting for Charles Henson. Two-Spirit. I'm waiting for him to build me up. He's taking his time as I want him to. I don't want no rush. You know what I'm saying? I want to make the best he can for me. You know what I'm saying? 75 pound ain't no joke. Compound ain't no fucking joke. I don't care what anybody says. I got one. And I got quite a few bows. So I've been shooting bows all my fucking life. Bow and arrow and bow. I hate that word, that term, but yeah. Angle shot halfway through my release. Oh, okay. You know one thing, what's that, Mark? I've been shooting since I was 7. It's still okay, good. Yeah, the same thing. It's not a competition, nigga. When I was a Weeblo, Boy Scout, Cub Scout, Boy Scout, Eagle Scout, all the way up through fucking working out with the ROTC motherfuckers. Bow and arrow was part of our upbringing. That was part of our grassroots, all right, in the East Coast, because we brought it from down south. We just kept it with us. You know what I'm saying? Always. You know what I mean? Yeah. Some cities of gold. Yep. And people need to know this stuff. You know what I'm saying? People need to know this stuff. You know what I'm saying? They need to know. And one of the main issues with firearms is just fucking trigger discipline. What is trigger discipline? Your fucking booger finger. I don't care what fucking, if you're ambidextrous, your booger finger, keep it the fuck off the trigger. And another thing, when you're at a range, you need to practice this if you have a rifle. Safety always the fuck on. When you shoot, safety off, shoot, safety on. Back to ready. Low ready, or however the fuck you're standing. Whatever it is that the individual instructor's asking you to do, safety. And when you hit the safety, don't have your finger on the fucking trigger. It's easy to stick your booger finger up. You do it unconsciously all the time. All you motherfuckers be here trying to talk about you find that I found the go ticket, like you going to Willy Wonka and the chocolate fucking factory. You digging all in your chocolate, looking for the gold fucking ticket, and you ain't got it. You just up there because your booger finger don't know no. It don't have. It's got his own fucking brain. So keep your booger finger off the fucking trigger. Your thumb. That's that tank. That's that tank motherfucking exciter. That's what we call it. The tank exciter. That right there. Mag release. Safety on and off. Safety on and off. Tank spot. It ain't on. It is on. You dig what I'm saying? Booger finger off the trigger. The only fucking safety. It ain't on. It is on. You dig what I'm saying? Mag release. It's that simple, people. Yes, the restraint is the most important thing, of course. But sometimes you got to let that the fuck go. For those who study Sun Tzu, which I got the book somewhere around here, I've read it so many times, The Art of War. Sometimes you need to make a motherfucker think that you're a restrained person or a restrained individual when you're the farthest from. Catch them off guard. You dig what I'm saying? The corporate hostile takeover type shit, when they least expect it, it's all in there for those who've read it. through and through. Let me get the fuck out of here. We're at 45 minutes. I appreciate everybody coming in. Beloved sisters, my wonderful, magnificent fucking brothers. I'm going to holler at y'all, all right? You got to eat and get the fuck on.